A silent crisis took front and center today at the U.S. Capitol.
The deaths and disappearance of hundreds of Native American women in America brought forth gut-wrenching testimony from those who've lost loved ones.
That disturbing information, the subject of a Senate Indian Affairs Committee hearing in Washington today. It was led by Montana U.S. Senator Jon Tester.
Q2's Russ Riesinger joins us now with more. Russ.
Well, Senator Jon Tester calling the number of missing and murdered Indigenous women an epidemic, a growing problem that he says tribal police, the Bureau of Indian Affairs, and the FBI need to work better together to solve.
You cannot step foot in Indian country without hearing a heartbreaking story about this growing problem, and that is why we are here today.
Senator Jon Tester telling the Senate committee that at least 24 Native Americans have gone missing in Montana this year alone.
So the first question is do you guys believe that there is a problem with missing and murdered Indigenous women? A simple yes or no answer will work.
Yes, I believe there is a problem.
Good.
Yes, sir, I do.
Yep.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Tester demanding answers from the feds, but not getting many.
Why haven't we found more of them? What is the problem?
Well, I think there needs to be more coordination at the beginning. When we have a missing person.
Coordination between who?
A coordination between the search and rescue group, the law enforcement, everybody that's involved.
Thank you for allowing me to speak for my sister Ashley.
Ashley Loring Heavy Runner has been missing since June of 2017. Her sister Kimberly testified that Blackfeet tribal police and the BIA seemed dismissive because the missing woman was 20 years old, a legal adult, and that a sweater that might have provided evidence was lost.
If they would have taken her serious as a person, because we are important, I believe that my sister would have been here or we would have had closure.
I'll go back to where I started, and that is if we'd have a different reaction if this was non-Native. I'm just telling you, it'd be a different reaction.
Well, one of the problems with solving some of these cases definitely seems to be with communication between different agencies. That was obvious at today's hearing. Senator Tester is saying that was probably the only answer that came out of this hearing, but he says he's hoping that there will be another hearing about it when the new Congress takes over. Jay, Janelle?
All right, thank you very much, Russ.